Sora, how you doing? Very festive. But it's not quite Christmas in July yet. There we go. I apologize for any gross noises. It went up 20 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 2 days. Did you see Monster Hunter Twitter? Oh, hang on a minute. Something's wrong with the chat box. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm gonna have to delete those and redo the references. Let me just send out a quick message. That is still too small, but it is no longer being blocked by my avatar, at least. Okay. No, that is still too small. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Hang on. Font size. Let's see if I can bring it up a bit. Save settings. They said they will do something with the cheaters. Oh, yes, they talked about the post-Arc-Tempered Ray Dow. They were doing refinements to the cheat detection process, not just for free challenges and other limited time quests, but for investigations in general. They even reiterated on that guide for what things are theoretically possible. Which, one thing about that guide that confused me is that they said that, well, it doesn't exist for investigations yet, but what we're going to be playing today with the events means there are monsters you can hunt up to 3 times in a single quest. We don't know if it could be 3 different ones, or it's just 3 total, but that's in the cards now. But we'll see if that advances into Great Hunts, or if it stays an event-only thing for the foreseeable future. Okay. Okay, I think that caused... Yeah, that fixed it. Or should fix. Fingers crossed. Hey, Moore, how you doing? Just doing a little troubleshooting. Before we hop in there, do you want to see some of the new toys I got working? I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS again. Guess what that means? I can finally have my alerts working! Okay, so... Here is the notification for follow.
PC load letter? What the fuck does that mean?
Can you tell I like Office Space? Well, naturally, I'm part printer. Even though that movie is rife with printer abuse, and I am so hesitant to say... I'm already working on some music that uses the sequence where the printer gets beaten to death. Naturally to gangster rap. Although it's not going to be gangster rap when I'm done with it. You'll see. I'm working on stuff. Okay, so that is the basic follow notification. Here is the basic subscribe notification.
Nice.
That is the stinger from Chicks Dig Giant Robots, the main theme song from Megas XLR, which, naturally, the mecha pilot in that show is a Jersey boy. I gotta represent. And I don't think anybody can ever come after me for using effects from that show, considering Cartoon Network wrote it off as a goddamn tax loss. Maybe I should use some music from Megas XLR. Problem for another day. Here's the notification for resub.
Nice.
No, that's wrong. I guess I have to run the alert from here. Can I do a test here, or what?
Nice.
Still wrong. Okay, I can do a test from, I'll do a test from the web browser, then.
That shit gets longer? Oh, yeah, it does.
Team 4-star. I had to do at least one longer joke for resubs. I had to. And I did most things in multiples of 2 here. So you'll see I got other Office Space, I've got other TFS, I've got other Megas XLR. I think there's only one response here that is not in a pair. It'll be apparent. Okay, let's see. Here is what happens with a gift sub.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Yeah, it's one of the removed World of Warcraft voice lines. Because nothing says classic Blood Elf quite like being the prettiest race in the game, male or female. Don't try that one out yet. I'm still figuring out which things are broken. Okay. Here's for an anonymous gift sub.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch.
So yeah, if you're going to be anonymous, I'm giving you one of my favorite World of Warcraft voice lines of all time. Don't get me wrong. I love the Don't You Wish Your Girlfriend line from my Blood Elves. Belf Himbo's gotta represent. But that's a line that got censored out of the game too because they didn't want Garrosh calling Sylvanas a bitch. And you think you can be quiet, but still donate? No. I'm gonna accuse you of being a clever mouth. And I like bitch. That word's still not banned on Twitch. I guess it's too rhymey. And now this is for community gift subs.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
So that's when I doubled down on the Team 4-star, and I'm realizing now I actually tripled down on Team 4-star. Because not only do I have another TFS line in here, it's from the same damn movie. This is for anonymous community gift.
That's really dumb. But he's so cool! But that's so dumb!
Why would you hold your generosity in reserve? So yeah, I like Broly in particular, so yeah, I doubled down on Broly especially. I think I have one more set up. Unfortunately, I only have one GIF that's custom to me right now. You can see I already had to use 4 of the gift boxes that were on Twitch's own stockpile. If I can ring together a couple of ideas, I might try something on my own, or I might go back to H and Mr. H Animation to see if I could get some more emotes from them. I love their animations, especially for Henya. But, yeah, the fact I have one of their animations as a personalized emote, that still kind of throws me off. What's the last one I have? I have a list here. I don't have anything set up for bits or tips or Cloud. I don't know anybody that uses CloudBot, honestly. But I do have something else for raids, which is also Megas themed. And will the test play on this one? Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Ah. Bloodshot, baby. Whew. Gotta have something fancy. And like I said, Magus got written off as a tax break, so who's gonna sue me for using the music in one of my alerts? I'd rather sue myself over using Twitch's own default stockpile of GIFs. Which, it annoys me the way Streamlabs has those laid out, by the way, because they don't have things compartmentalized between PNG and GIF. The order is just seemingly slapdash. So I went looking for GIFs and kept finding PNGs. It's like, what do you expect me to do? Read? The nerve. Okay, I think, what was I saying? Reading. Ah, nerd shit. Usually my specialty. But not when I'm trying to figure out why things are broken with OBS. That's a level of sadism. I'm gonna go arcane sorcery instead. It might as well be a Lovecraftian nightmare trying to get OBS compatible again. Nah. Bitch, drink something? I'm not even gonna fight you. I don't feel good. I have a 2-liter water bottle full of ice water. Yeah. My body can't decide what it wants to do with the fluids. No, I don't feel good. When do I ever? Ah. If I seem especially blinky today, I have trouble keeping one of my eyes open. It just keeps tearing up. I've got... Yeah. I don't want to give you all the gory details. Get some rest. I want to play Monster Hunter. The only thing I would be doing differently if I wasn't streaming right now is the yapping. And ideally pushing more buttons to make sure I keep things working. Bro is malfunctioning? No, I was built different. I was built wrong. Okay. So yeah, I reinstalled OBS. I made sure I got Stream Elements working again. So those are the notifications that are currently active. If you want to use the same text and color configuration that I'm using, my text of choice is IBM Plex Sans Arabic. They do not have the kind I usually default to in Microsoft Word. So it's not my second choice of font, but I did have to look into some new options given Stream Elements and Streamlabs' own limitations. I weighted at 700 thickness. It's a 64 pixel font size, and I believe the orange shade is... Did I save that? I did save it, okay. The orange shade I use for the highlighted text specifically is FF5A00. Fair Monster Hunter supremacy. I knew you couldn't resist. Neither could I. Especially when there's a new event quest today, and we get our shinies from the Arc-Tempered Raid Owl. Let's hop in. So, for anybody who hasn't been online in a couple days, if you played the free challenge quest version of Arc-Tempered Raid Owl, the pendants are up. And so are some new guidelines on how the Mod Hunt team is going to be dealing with cheaters. Honestly, you don't know what to do at all. You're so overwhelmed with that menu. The key thing is just pick one and dig into it. Because there's always going to be a ton of stuff. I didn't finish everything. I eventually had to press start. First things first, you may or may not have noticed my Akuma is a different color than last time. It's not a shiny. These are back to the Street Fighter 2 colors. And I don't want to think about how long ago I had to think back to when it was Street Fighter 2. If we're talking arcade cabinets, if we're talking home releases, We got to go back at least 25 years, probably closer to 30. So yeah, he's jaundiced, he's a ginger, and he's wearing a bunch of navy blue. Clearly God cursed him to live at the bottom of the sea. But Akuma did the Satsui no Hado on him. Anyway, Blanca-chan, still default colors, best colors. And now we are fit to reclaim what we earned by imposing on our friendly puppies last time. Give me the danglies. Yes. The mark of contest, the mark of bravery, and the mark of mastery. Alright, gotta go for a bit. You're gonna come back in about a half hour. I'll save some fun for you. Don't worry about it. You will be missed. Don't see your husband without me. He has not shown up in for goddamn ever. I need more commission tickets. Yeah. If I do see him, I'll let you know. What's the... Oh, that's the login bonus, I guess? Or... No. I already claimed everything. Crazy cat. We were talking earlier about how they were revising the cheat detection for these events. They've also revised the rewards... Yeah. The reward scheme. Granted, we only had 2 of them with this current layout. But the next time they do a pendant rewarding challenge, it is now going to be participation, B rank, and then A rank. So they spread out the pendants a bit more. Akuma, chill. Here is the first level for Raidao. Second level, not bad. But naturally, the showpiece is Mastery. Gotta love those particle effects. I'll try that out for a bit, sure. Oh yes, since last time, I was able to get A ranks on the multiplayer Akuma quest. I think I A ranked all 3 of them. I can't remember if I finished the longsword one. Let's see. Indeed, I did. I still think the greatsword is easiest for my tastes. However, I was able to A rank with longsword and glaive. Although glaive, I left points on the table. I didn't even try using kinsect bonuses. I just wanted to get right back in there and use the unarmed. But as you can see, the longsword was my best time. So even though I felt best with greatsword, longsword objectively did numbers. I'm not happy about that. Yeah. I need more Chata and Rathian coins for the wishlisted armor pieces, however. I finished my male version of the Clerk set, so I added the female version to my wish list. I also did the other earring for both male and female, so now I just need the female version of the Gourmand earring, which, if I'm not mistaken, is just the earring on both lobes. I was able to upgrade the... I was able to unlock the upgrade for the Jawblade. I made the first level of it. But I still need one more ticket for the Lance, and after that, I'll have everything visible for commission ticket crafting. As I did last time mentioned, I finished the male version of the commission set. I still need to do the female version of that. So that's going to be 5, 2, 2, probably 9 commission tickets. I'm lowballing too. It could be more. But yeah, we are pretty much good to go and try out this new event quest. Three tails better than none. Feline tickets. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Gandalf, how you doing? I'm about to take 3 cocks. Do not give him context. Burn a voucher, sure. First of the day. The first mission in Monster Hunter Wilds that has more than 2 monsters mandatory for completion. I'm surprised they didn't have more in Great Hunts, at least. In Base World, they would have you go up to 4. My notes changed color. That was odd. Where are they? Wait. 1? Where's the other 2? I thought it was going to be all 3 at once, not one after another. You can have up to, what is it, like 8 monsters on the map at a given time in the overworld? Why a quest with only 3 targets and still 3 separately? Whatever. Not to lay you like an egg. You're not even tempered. There has to be a gimmick or something, right? We'll be working while you get on with the chores. I will make your overworld listening awkward. Well, as awkward as usual. Like, at least tell me you didn't get your health cut down to 1/3. There's gotta be something with this, right? Oh, there's one. Just out of curiosity. I'm not wearing the Akuma armor, by the way. This is purely for layered. So I'm guessing the damage will be negligible. Get back here, you. That's not nothing, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Really? You died 1,000 deaths and I'm not even built for it. For shame. You're not a crown, but you are pretty sizable. Oh, and here's the fun. I got both of you. I was a little bit worried for a moment, but this... They bring them out quick. Okay, that's not nothing. One staggered, 1 KO'd. Perfection. Get back down, you. This is just cruel and unusual. They're too weak. excuse me. Okay, fine, I'll use a potion. Thank you, Blanca. I can't even tell which one of you has the skull fighting this close together. You know what? I don't want to miss any carves, so I'm just going to sit here and take it for a little bit. And you know, I could ride around on my Sacred while sharpening, but what are they going to do to me? Is an obese Moltres times 3. They can't resist. Oh, there you go. Wow. I thought only one of you was skulled. This is cruel. And that's why I don't like Rocksteady in Wilds. Because it got Temporal Mantle. Like when they changed Temporal Mantle after the Behemoth. Or I think it was specifically after Extremoth. Wherein they changed the Temporal Mantle to not be purely time-based, but also to be ticked on usage. Rocksteady got the same treatment in this game. Yep. No, not Mantle. Not lever while I'm yapping about the Mantle. Let me carve. There we go. Eventually, I can turn these Clementries parts into armor spheres, which I'm running dangerously low on, actually because of Akuma. Because I do want to try getting some mileage out of his unarmed set. But the thing is, I still need at least 250,000 Zenny and 25,000 points worth of armor spheres per level. Hang on. Quick math. 5 times 5 times 4, that's gonna be a... Fuck. I hope I'm doing the math wrong or just remembering how many levels I need for the armor. Because it could be like I need 100,000 points worth of armor spheres. But, at least I got 2 Feline tickets. And that lucky voucher was fucking worthless. But triple monster hunts are in the game now, so... good things could be on the horizon. Okay, I mean, it did get me an extra 29k, not nothing. Let's check out the new headwear, shall we? Nope. Claim that before I forget. Oh, 2 different versions. Okay. Did it blink? Or is that physics? Ah, no, I'm an Anthro now. At least I have Orange Cat energy. Okay, I need 4 more, maybe extra for posterity. Throw them both on the list, sure. Wait, it's a feline ticket. Did they add anything for the cat, just out of curiosity? Cowards! I want to put a human head on my cat. I'm sorry, Blanca-chan. You've been disgraced. Let's see how quickly that goes with other people that are actually trying. Let's see. Find me an SOS. Events. There's only 3 events active right now. The Doshiguma, which is for people that are just getting past HR 21. And the Chattacabra for farming armor spheres. If I was smart, I would do the Chattacabra sooner. Two hammers and a gun lance. Time to tenderize the cutlets. I kind of want to see if I can get the drive impact off again. Never mind, I should just finish my basic combo. Fuck the combo. Get back here, you chicken. Oh, wrong event quest. That's not gonna do it. Not enough, at least. Yet. So close to, welcome back. So yeah, I was tired of whipping out my whore, and I decided to fist the 3 cocks while you were away. It wasn't that much fun at all. Oh yeah, without ya. But you've made it back. You'll still have some time for some fun. I'll show you the first of the helmets. We found some pussy in the cock. Maybe we get a little HR Geiger with it. I don't know. Support All-Star, and then in the end I break out my fists. Sure. You know what? Fine. Okay. The Feline Tickets, the special reward for that event quest, gives you this. These 2 helmets here. They blink. That's not just a helmet, that's a face. I became a cereal mascot. And the worst part is, even though it has 5 ranks of Palico Rally, it's rarity 5. I'm not going to use this for anything other than layered. Hey Akuma, watch this metal get turned into a cat. I wonder if it'll blink while it's on the mannequin. That's going to be the test. The ears had physics, but it didn't blink. Okay. We'll try again with the female version. which I guess is the round-ear calico. Still need 2 more tickets for that. You want it? Feline helmets have been appearing in Monster Hunter for as long as I can remember. Probably longer. Oh. Before I forget with the smithy, right? I need to check my levels on the Akuma armor, figure out how many spears I need. Let's see. Okay, so I need 4 levels. It should be the same on each piece. And I'm gonna need... Okay, I don't need 5 of heavies. I could use the 5 hards, but not 5 heavies. Okay, so it is 80% better than I'd feared. But yeah, 5 by 5 by 4. There's still 100,000 worth of hard armor spheres, and you can preview the Zenny cost as well there. 48 times 5, that's going to be 240,000 Zenny. I burned through a lot of Zenny as well, buying stuff at the Provisioner the last time Santiago was here. So, 100,000 armor spheres, and 250,000 cash. Yeah. But you want this one, less work? Honestly, I'm not going to use it as armor. I'm just going to use it as layer. You can have it. Yeah, sorry, man. Spend all the money. What else am I going to do with it? I've already got to the point where I started making... Like, even for the arena stuff, I started making the female versions to go with the male. I did it for the event stuff. I did it for Arc-Tempered Raidou. I did it for Sakura Tide. I did it for Blossom, Butterfly. I've already made both sets in full for Zoshia. And you only get 1 entry. It doesn't matter if you make the alpha or the beta. It's still treated as the alpha in the layered menus. So just make the male and the female for 1. You don't have to make both. Or, I guess, all 4. Yeah. Made both of those earrings, so I just have 1 earring left, the female version of the Gourmand. Full Guild Cross, I put the Dragon King eye patch. You can't wear both simultaneously, you can't basically blindfold yourself. Yeah. I made the female new Udra. It's like if Maleficent went to Waterworld. No bones about it. Female Raidou. I already made the female Raidou Gamma, so... When's the fashion icon coming back today? Where's the pink? Maybe I'll change it up. I want to see if I can play a little bit more of the Kuma. Female Jindahad. I don't like it. Like, compared to the male Jindahad. I'm not crazy about the helmet, but that's... It could also just be the color configuration because I'm using layered right now. Female, though, I just don't see a way I'm using this. Meh. Made both Arshan sets. I made the female version of the Melahoa set. We need more of those great red hibiscus plants. I'm not going to use either of these. Like, maybe the pants and maybe the blouse. Maybe. But it's a 3-piece set bonus. And I don't like the look of either. Male or female. Female high metal. So, just in case you thought those Thunder Thighs were too ridiculous, remember the male version. Yuck. Yeah. The worst part of Drearsight for me was how rare it was, right up until I crafted the second armor set. And then I can't get enough of the damn stuff. It even just adds to my random gathering from the villagers. King Beetle male and female. Like, King Beetle, I prefer the male set. But Nursilla, I prefer the female set. I'm guessing this is what you're looking for right now. But I've shown it before. Ugh. Excuse me. That one's nice, yeah? Okay. I made the female Blanganga set, so if I ever want to go on my belly dancing arc, there it is. Female Gravios, it's just a lesser version of the male one, unless you really want an open-faced helmet. That was so cool. I'm guessing you're talking about the Blanganga. Made the female version of Guardian Wrath. I do like the extra purple accents on the breastplate, but I generally prefer the male design. Female Guardian Ebony Odo, which, hey, if you like open hips... Smash? I don't usually use Ebony Odo sets, or Odo sets in general. Although I have heard good things about Burst as a set bonus. Is there construction outside? Or am I hearing shit? I'm gonna assume I'm hearing shit and keep going. I made another of the base Doshiguma as opposed to Guardian Doshiguma. I still need more claws and fangs. I think the only part of male Doshiguma I prefer over the female one is the, it's gotta be the extra embodiment of the fur on the chest piece. Generally I prefer the female on this one, so maybe I'll do a mixed set. Although, the female has a longer capelet, versus the male version, you have the longer butt cape. Female ingot used up almost all of my fusium, and I don't even like it. I made female Rathian. This is the bulkiest skirt in the entire goddamn game. I'm not joking. You couple this skirt with Gravios male chest. Congratulations, you now have the largest hitbox in the game. Show off them hips, as Shakira said, hips don't lie. I'm just schizo. Pretty skirt. It's pretty. I don't like wearing it. I feel like it takes up too much of the screen whenever I'm playing with female Rathian. You know, as opposed to all the male Rathian. You know, it's Pride Month. Fuck it. I don't care. The queen can be a king for all I damn well know. But I look like a pretty princess? I look like the pretty princess mixed with the sword and the stone. Only somebody shoved a bitch in a rock. Slay. I question your judgment, but I accept the compliments. Here's the female Hirabami as opposed to the male Hirabami. I prefer the male. Like, is it blanket? Or... I can see the appeal in the sleeves, but personally I prefer the male Hirabami set. Male Balahara, female Balahara. Why would you want to tone down the shoulder pieces? Give me my Warhammer vibes, or even my World of Warcraft vibes. You agree? Yeah, okay. So the Hirabami is not just a me thing. I need more Nursilla fangs to make the female set. I vastly prefer this over the male. Don't get me wrong. I think the male is good. But as far as Nursilla armor goes, I much prefer the female. Like, if this is a C, this is a B+ or a A-. I didn't mean to go back. Gypsaros female. You turn into a tavern wench. At least my tits look nice. Versus the male version, where you look like a punching bag. Oh, hang on. And goodbye, bot. Bye-bye. Ah, blinded! The bot took my vision! I can't believe I got flashbanged while I was bottling Gypsyros. Ah. And that's called irony. Okay, I drank, I hydrated. And I'm gonna take that as a sign not to use Gypsyros armor. Like, at all. Female Congalala. Do I prefer every part of this over the male version? Hang on, let me think. I think I prefer the symmetrical male gloves, but generally I prefer the female conga. So you heard it here first. All those giant, morbidly obese fart monkeys, those are queens. Female Lalabarina. It looks like somebody tried to age up a grade schoolers ballet class. And they just added a few extra chitinous embellishments. Compare that to the male version. Male version has some colonial era swagger there. Female version, it looks like you tried to rob a preschool dance class. Emphasis on tried to rob a preschool dance class, because what you actually did was steal a lampshade from the garbage. You went dumpster diving. You don't know what I'm talking about? That one's magnificent. I have to disagree with you. I would rather wear the lamp from A Christmas Story. At least then I could show more leg. You were being sarcastic? That's not how it read to me. Female Quematrice. Better. Like, we have the Conquistador vibes here for the male version. The female one, it loses a little bit, but this feels more... What am I thinking of? Papal Guard? Or Swiss Guards? Yeah. I'm autistic. Of course I read it literally. Yep. And you typed it knowing that full well. Ah. Maybe I just cover that eye. I don't need both of them. I'm sitting in front of a screen. I don't need binocular vision. Fuck it. Ah. You know what? You're done with the bullying? I'm not. Now I get what I deserve. Oh, you're taking it up a notch, then. I'm not drinking. I'm trying to...
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
You bastard! I told you not to waste your money! Fuck. Thank you for gifting a sub, and I'm sure Sora appreciates it too. That's going to a good cause. Apparently parting a fool from their money, because you are foolish enough to keep giving it. Okay, hopefully I wetted my tissues with some ice water. Hopefully that stays on my eye for a bit. Ah. Okay. What was I doing? Right. Papal Guards. So if you want your Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, what am I thinking of? Cesare? I think Cesare had the Papal Guards, yeah. Which is surprising considering his uncle was the Pope. Or was it his uncle, his father? I haven't played Brotherhood in years. The only thing that works to annoy me, I cannot say anything that might risk vindicating your assessment. Dang, should play again then. There's so many games I want to play, new and old. Chatacabra female. I basically just bullied a toad for 5 minutes. This took nothing to make. It's closer to what your Palico wears. Then play? We'll see. Young Cuckoo. I didn't make the female for this one yet because I need like 3 or 4 more giant beaks. But and I already showed off all the females for Chainmail, Bone, Alloy, and Hope, and Leather last time, so I've basically made every functional armor piece that's available in the game right now. I'm just making more for the sake of layered. Technically, there is some benefit to alpha in select circumstances, but I have a decent stockpile of decorations. I would rather the customization. It's not like I'm going to rest when I should anyway. I'm going to go till I crash, but it's feeling like it might come sooner than I want. Wait. I have 2 minutes left on a meal buff. Is there anything interesting on the map at the moment? Not particularly. I'll go to Tashin first. It's a sign I should take care more. I'm always sick. This is my average health state. This is the mean, the median. Phrase it however you please. I'm made out of a lot of junk parts. Obviously, but sometimes it's worse. There's no blood today. I think that's a positive. Just to show you how good I am, I'm going to take Akuma to a nice dinner. Where's Tashin? Excuse me. Pardon. I walked right past you, didn't I? You see, you like these meal invitations, but, what about when someone other than me is invited? Not that one? I don't know. I'm not there. It could be an improvement. Oh. I'm turned around. Hang on. Ah, my eyes. There's one more Akuma thing that we haven't gotten to try yet, and I've only seen it once on social media, so I want to try it myself. In general speaking, yeah, but you think that might be the exception? Is it because his veins don't bulge at all, but they're still so prominently drawn? Do you think he's wearing anchor arms? could Akuma secretly be a resident of Bikini Bottom? Anyway, I need to grab some raw meat. Hang on. Let me try to go someplace with a little bit better lighting. Or, it's night. Yeah. I guess we're going back to, the Grand Hub. Oh yeah, this'll do. So, in every Monster Hunter, there is a point at which you should be cooking meat. And I guess I can't do it that close to the Diva, even though she's not here. Good enough. How is that too close? Now, grilling a meal is not what we need to do right now. Grilling meat, specifically. That's why I got the raw meats. He gets a unique cooking meat track. And I nailed it the first time with all the timed cuts. I am still worthy, even with one lobe behind my back. And 2 sinuses. Ugh. I wish I could have gotten an early doctor's appointment, but the 11th is the best I can do. The 11th, by the way, same day I should be getting access to a Switch too, so we'll try something different that day. Skills, old ass. That's how I made it to being an old ass. Skill. Okay, I'll reset my inventory. How about I try to rest that day? At least want. We'll see. Today might be the last time I stream until Monday, but there's a Pokemon raid I still haven't streamed, the Garchomp one, and they just added a new raid with the Porygon 2 thing celebrating the Switch 2 release. So, if I do the Garchomp raid, it'll be a short stream. It'll be an hour and a half tops. I'm not pulling another Metagross with that very limited Professor Pilk strategy. Is that okay with you, bitch? Fuck! It sensed my malice, even as the demon of combat, and disconnected me. Fine, I'm in offline mode. I can do this solo. Whatever. You'll give me the pass? Finally. So I still need a couple more feline tickets for the other feline helmets. Let's go back into the Quemetries. I forgot, since it kicked me offline, it took the event quests with it. Can I vent? Okay, I'm venting. I don't need your permission. World started this. It's worse than every other Monster Hunter event quest system. The fact that you have to be online to validate your event quests with the goddamn server. I see you laughing. Then Rise fixed it. Rise went back to the old system from Generations and earlier. You just had to download the quests. And actually, no. Generations and earlier, you had to download them. Rise, you didn't even have to download them uniquely. They would just be included with updates. In Rise, you just validated them online with your support center. And that's it. People say I never give Rise a fair chance. I'm giving it the best chance I can right now. Rise had the best event system in all of Monster Hunter. It also took back fewer event quests than World and Iceborne. Like, I hate... This is the one part of the event quest system that's not as good in Rise as it was in Generations or earlier. I hate that Monster Hunter started doing some quests that had, for whatever reason, had to be taken offline. Had a talk with Papa after stream yesterday. Rise is Fave 1. You can understand why. Rise is up there. Rise is definitely in my top 5. I think for my tastes, Wilds is fighting with Iceborne right now. It might actually beat World. Might. But if we're talking expansions as distinct from the base games, that makes the list a whole bunch murkier. I'll suffice it to say this. Rise is underrated. Criminally so. Because it got a bad rap at the beginning due to the release date not being able to push back any further. And this led to them basically making the final section of the story into a title update. It was like, oh gee, we're missing 3 Elder Dragons. We're missing the end of the story. But the title update that ended it was great. All Mother Narwa was a fantastic fight. Honestly, Wild's got to be on first for you. Like, come on, your hubby. Yeah. Like, Rise was suffering from growing pains with the pandemic conditions at the time. But simultaneously, once it got there, it hit a stride fantastically. It just needed to build up speed. I have to reload the session now. I want to do event quests. Let me think. I believe it was only 1 or 2 quests that were taken off from Rise, as far as events go. I believe it was... There were 2 quests that I believe were revolving around Palamute-specific functionality. I think it was Okami, and specifically because the Palamute skin was an Okami skin, and the other was a ring collecting race that had to do with Sonic. I could be wrong on that, but I know Rise had to take off event quest as well. World/Iceborne had to take 4 down. Let me think. There was a high rank Assassin's Creed quest, there was a master rank Assassin's Creed quest, and there were 2 master rank quests for the live action Monster Hunter movie. I believe those are the 4 quests that got taken offline for Monster Hunter World/Iceborne. Only one of them was outside of Iceborne, actually. There's no other ones missing I can think of. Compare that to Rise, they had a maximum of 2 event quests go away. And in Wilds, everything short of the pendants, that... Wilds might actually be worse for this now I'm thinking about it. Because these pendants were, like, limited time trials. You need to specifically get A ranks to get the best rewards on them. And there's no telling when/if they ever come back. So... I don't like losing access to quests. I don't like losing the ability to collect all the things. So Wilds could be a little turbulent in that regard. Okay. So yeah, Rise could be a little bit turbulent. World more so, and then Wilds has the potential to be the most. We'll have to see how many of those quests they do. They wouldn't have announced new guidelines for the individual reward tiers if they weren't planning on doing more of these. I just don't know how many. I'm not even sure if they're going to do one more before title update 2, and that's going to be... I've seen estimates putting it as early as the first week of July. We'll see about that. Okay, so we got Farm Armor Spheres. We could farm HR on the lowest HR rewarding HR farming quest, because this is again for people that are just starting high rank 21. Or we can get triple tag teamed by obese Moltres. Arise, chicken, arise! Oh, something just popped up. I think there's, for anybody who's not a subscriber, there's a 1-minute warning for an ad coming up. If I'm reading the menu correctly. Bird. Bring me to the other bird. Well, there goes my dramatic landing. I have a small crown for Clematrice, but still need a large one. And the two that spawned after this did seem abnormally large. Not crown-worthy, maybe silver crowns. Cart 1000 carts. You are made of chicken fingers, but I am the chicken fist. Speaking of Mr. Fister, I did notice that I was planning on doing a react stream to the state of play and all the other stuff that's coming in the foreseeable future with the gaming announcements. I saw Razor Fist getting unambiguously pissed off at Thief, so something just got announced, but I don't know what exactly yet. I'm guessing it's a direct sequel to Thieforath. That, and I also saw an announcement for Digimon Story Collector's Edition, so I need to catch up on the news. I said I was going to check for crowns. Hang on. Silver crown. Okay. You keep clock you, buddy. You cannot grill a demon. But you might have 11 herbs and spices. Fuck. I'll do a little carving while you're unconscious, stunned, stupefied. You have the shortest range fire attack I've seen since a Gen 1 Pokemon using Ember. And Gen 1 Ember was at least useful against Brock because of the special breaking. I can barely articulate myself on a good day. Now I am so debuffed my tongue refuses to cooperate. Let's see if I can't Satsui Nahado you. You are skulled, but I need a wound. That might do. It would have done, but I had to finish my goddamn song. Alrighty, show me the feline tickets. I got my performance optimizer working again, by the way. 2 more, perfect. That'll be just enough to make the second helmet. Now we can be trans mascot. Do I dare put any more armor spheres into my Akuma set right now? Because underneath, I'm just using my regular armor. Fuck, your Wi-Fi went out. What did I miss? A lot of dick jokes that I could barely get through my goddamn tongue-tied tongue. Pokemon references. And KFC. That's all I got. You missed nothing. Your day was probably improved by removing me from it for a few minutes. All the best shit? No. Wait, I'm done with Akuma. I want to change back into something different. I want to be pretty. Let's see. Well, first things first, we have to be a cat. What if we were the second coming as a cat? Biblically accurate feline armor. Oh, hang on. I love the Mistral arms, that second set wrapped around your own neck. I can work with this. Looks so much better now. Absolutely. I can't be Akuma full-time. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't tell what that's changing, like, at all. I did select pigment too, didn't I? Is that just the gem in my chest, or what am I looking at here? I can't tell anything else being changed. For real, the fashion's too important. Fashion is the end game. Like, I'm not a big crown farmer. I can pull up the spreadsheet. It might not show on stream, but I can pull it up. Wild's crown farming. Last updated Friday, or was it Sunday? So yeah, I have 10 of the 30 monsters currently in-game done. Mizusune doesn't have to be done, but I put it on the list anyway. I have 14 large crown onlys. I have 4 small crown onlys, and only 2 monsters that I have neither a large or a small crown on. The likes of which are Gravios and Rompopolo. I have silver crowns for them, but I need gold crowns. So I only need 6 more large crowns, then 16 small crowns, so that's going to be the problem. Because surprisingly, even though large crowns are harder fights, they are easier to farm because they're easier to spot. Small crowns slip right past me. It's a personal weakness. That's still good? Okay, that's still good. Okay. Yeah, there's only 3 monsters from the initial batch of 29 that you don't have to worry about crown farming on. Guardian Arkveld, guaranteed size. Zoshia, guaranteed size. Jindahad, guaranteed size. I figured they might have given Jindahad a little bit of variance, considering they added an 8-star, It doesn't even have to be, like, 8-5. It could just be the 8-star tempered variant, but no. No Jin crowns yet. Like, legitimately, I can't tell what it, like, do you only get pigment slot 2 if you have the, like, bright equivalent of this? Because I'm looking full Black Dragon right now. Whenever I say Magic Man, or Magic Ma'am, I am wearing a pretty nice dress. You don't have to cosplay Street Fighter anymore. Let's see. Where's Suja? Perfect. I'm already wearing that cape on the bottom layer anyway. Might as well make it on the top too. Now we have 2 orange cats going out there. Maybe I can match the eyes too. Hang on. $67. Brighter, but wash them out a bit more. I think we're about there. We're twinning. And my cat just impaled itself on my spine. Maybe I shouldn't have the 40k size shoulder pieces. I couldn't even summon my cat properly. Sudoku cat. As long as we're all dressed up, let's go back for one more round with the triple chickens. I've already made enough cock jokes for one quest. I have to save some for something else. You would do that too, honestly, if I had to look at me all the time? Well, blindness is an option prior to death. I don't know if I recommend it, though. Hang on, let me get a good look at this. I guess it's less noticeable because I got rid of all the white regular components, but... yeah, once your weapon is out, this is a full Black Dragon. I'm sure there will be no ramifications from Zoshia having to do with that. None whatsoever. You're squawking up the wrong tree here, buddy. Now, what will it take for you to get the message? Second one is already in the arena. Do I hear Bachelor number 3? Already blind, still not helping. Well, deaf is also an option, again, prior to death. Seriously, you came in there with one peck and stole my kill. I shall have my revenge. It's a dish best served refrigerated because you are not hot shit. Not like you think you are. Okay, wise Alex. Maybe someone needs to find your flame after all, and then blow it out. If I was better, I could have found a way to make that blow joke segue into more cock, but... Really? I was about to try and Satsui no Hado him again, but then I realized the orange is because I'm a tabby, not because I'm still Akuma. Goddamn steroidal Carrot Top has me thrown off now. Good thing I finished A-ranking him, so I don't have to go back to that anytime soon, but I do want to spend more time learning the unarmed build. And fully investing in that. I already put so much Zenny and so many armor spheres into that set. I'm gonna use it. But I want better fashion choices first. Ah. Excuse me for just a moment. Sorry, that was a call from some family. They needed help with yard work. I had to tell them I'm having trouble breathing right now, so I don't know if I can do the heavy lifting. And I don't think they're going to want to wait around for me to get better, so we'll see. It's an interesting development how everybody decides they really need me for the landscaping when I'm basically allergic to outside. Them's the breaks, though. It's family, you gotta work with what you got. Well, I got one extra feline ticket for posterity. Now let's see what else we can do. I wonder what the bowling layout is today. Hope everything's okay. Yeah. I just worry for my uncle. He's older, and I don't want him to try and overdo anything for... It's not free, but this is a good layout. Let's do a quick trial run. Okay, so I should be just a bit further left for that one. I think I can try to A-rank that. Let's see what we get. I got my place... words. I have my mind in a bunch of different places all at once right now. Let me just get myself sorted first. Rations. Nada. Check on my items and such. What are the updated bounties? I need to go to the Ice Shard Cliffs. I need to do Bird Wyverns. And Tempered. Okay. And I still have the arenas holding over from last week. Although I need more arena coins anyway. I'll take more cheese. Every time. Okay. Refresh my inventory. I'm going to check the map if there's anything outstanding. Zoshia investigation is active. I don't need any Zoshia parts right now, though. Tempered Gore. It's a 7-star, not an 8-star. But I already have a large gold crown, so. I already have large gold crowns for both of these. Do I still need a large crown for Tempered Kongawala? Kongawala I have a large crown for. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. And now, let's go bowling. Hold on to your Nico kneecaps, cousin. Sor, hope you enjoy the sub. That is courtesy of Moore, by the way. Far too generous for their own good. Wow, you hit everything in front of the big one, but not the big one itself. Okay. So just a little bit more left. That should do it. You were asleep? Yeah, you were asleep during the stream. I hope you're catching up on some good rest then. That's probably what I should be doing right now, but god damn it. Not far enough left. That is definitely A-rankable, though. $2 a.m. now? Jesus. It's 2 p.m. for me. I want to see if I can get one A rank here. At least. Because there's a title specifically to getting a set number of A ranks in the bowling minigame. I don't know if I'm going to get that anytime soon, but I want to try and get it. Okay, I'm going to overshoot this a little bit. Hopefully that's far enough to clear now. Okay, that's off of one throw, so... I don't know if this is going to be enough, but it should be worth a shot. Nope. Completely missed. Everything. That's going to be like a 450. I needed to hit all of those little pink Skyrim health potions and at least one or two more of the 460. It's not enough. Okay. Shoe vendor, give me another. I need to bomb the pins to satisfaction. Not ideal, but yeah. I need to get at least 386 off the next throw. That's not even gonna hit the big one. Nope. 250 shy. C for cat. Catastrophic failure. What? That was far too premature. Goddamn. This one's a dead... I'm still gonna play it, but I don't see a way to win now. Yeah. Win as poorly as expected, unfortunately. Another. Undeservedly, that went well. Now I only need 126, which means I'm not going to get it. Yep. A new day has dawned, and I'm still terrible at bowling. At least I'm getting meal vouchers out of this. Again! Okay, let's see. Try that. Wound up too far. I don't think I can get it with those three still standing over there, never mind the small ones. But we'll see. I'm gonna go a bit further left than I feel is good. Just judging off of the last throw. What was that, 480? $480 even. Fuck. I'm close. If I'm home now, I could hunt with you, or if you need some, sure. I need to get an A rank off this first for my own stubbornness to be nullified temporarily. Okay, let's see. Oh, but now you work from home. That's rough. I feel like I'm aiming too far left here, but my last couple of throws... let's see. Not enough of a curve. I don't think I can get 412 off of one throw, not this way. $412 even? You. I swear it can hear me. 500 even. I think that's your sign if you wanted to play together, because the bowling game wants me to leave. Exactly 500 for an A rank. I might as well grab that Hopper Core, sure. As opposed to Copper Whores. You could play at the internet cafe, but it sucks, yeah. I don't want to force you into if your internet's not good. I still have my tents decorated like it was Sakura died. Maybe I should change that soon. Not right now. Excuse me for the sniffling. Or don't. I can't stop it either way. How many other were there? One or two, probably. I don't see any rainbow peonies right now. Although it is night, I think they're usually more... I actually don't know if they're more daylight creatures. Speak of the devil. Time to question how that fits in a net, and then ignore the question entirely. Oh, it's right at a camp. Fast travel, yeah. That should be all of the hopper. That's all of it, yep. Tempered 3-star, that might be a small crown. Let me check. Doesn't look like it, though. Silver crown. Damn. Nothing outstanding there. Okay. No, not quit. Wish list. Ah. Well, I can't influence the commission tickets to spawn any sooner, so that's out. Could do some arena. Or we just answer SOSs, see what's going on. Or I need to farm armor spheres. Ugh. Just take me straight to the Jatacabra. I don't have to worry about setting up on this one. Oh, hang on. Thank you for trying, bot, but goodbye. Amspray. Wrong bird. Boga, why'd you have to rear up like that? And he's already down. He's the tutorial monster. Even if he's high rank and tempered, it's not going to be enough. What do I prefer, maximum damage or comfort? Comfort build. I'm used to playing more of a supporting role. Like, if I was playing with my regular group of friends, I'd probably be running wide range 5 Fungiform and more defensive skills. The important thing is keeping the other 3 Chuckleheads alive. And the best way I can do that is to stay alive myself. Maximum damage, if I was trying to, like, speedrun stuff or even just farm quickly, sure, I understand the appeal. But it's generally not for me. This possessed Catman seems to be throwing around blood petals from Diablo 4. Play with you, bring Arkveld and Gore, feel good, man. I don't have my fungi form build online yet. I need to go over the different armor pieces and my decos before I can really commit to that. And honestly, the hardest part for me with a Fungiform build in Wilds is that I don't have the reliability that I would like to farm mushrooms, compared to, say, the Ancient Tree from World. I can farm mushrooms, but not to the same extent, and not as consistently. It's like, oh, instead of fertilizer in World, you have to get specific monsters for boosted gathering odds. And even then, it's a chance of boosted odds, so no guarantees. For a very item-intensive build. A lot of consumables. And I'm worried I'm just going to eat crow. Oop. I finished one of the bounties. Ah. Last time you played with some hunting horn girl, they go all out for heals, friendship, mushroom, yeah. I'm glad we're seeing more hunting horn players, even though we are still on, like, the bottom 3 of the board. The weapon I've seen the least of across all my hours in Wilds has probably got to be light bowgun. Not that I've seen none, but it seems like it's the fewest. That's not a stat that's tracked in hunter profiles, though, not that I can see. Sorry, my nose is running like a faucet. Just let me mute for a moment. Okay, I think that bought me a little time at least. Yeah. Right, what were we talking about? Right, more hunting horns than usual, or at least recent memory. And far fewer LBGs. They don't even know it's June. Do I still need a small crown Blangonga? Hey, it's not great odds with that configure, but I have a small crown, so I need a large crown. That's right. I haven't fought an Uthduna in a bit, and it's 8-star now, so... Hope they're doing something with decorations, because now you see the critical eyes and attack are not worth using. It seems like they want to lean much more heavily into bursts, although that could be a popularity bias. Latent power. They keep putting more emphasis on it, and they keep changing it between every goddamn game. And heroics is massively outsized. Like, the amount of decorations per the amount of power, it's kind of whack, if I may. Ugh. If I can't keep my eyes open, this might have to be the last hunt of the day. I don't wanna. But I can't play blindfolded. Who the fuck? I guess they had insurance, but still, Jesus. Please tell me they were at least fighting the Uthduna. And not the Rathian. Where is that Rathian? Oh my shit. Our host, the Glaive, just got KO'd by a non-tempered Rathian. I might have to be spamming heal songs to keep him alive. Average IG, flying then slap. Je suis le mont, you're mounting a goddamn coffin. And I don't want to be a pallbearer today. Take some heals, take some earplugs. I'm so glad all these bladed weapons are going for the head. Against a monster that actively has an annoying tail as part of its arsenal. You hope he's the one that called SOS because you hate your skill, not good enough, don't go SOS. I understand the rationale there, and I feel it too when I get frustrated. But at the same point, you're calling for help because you need help. So, if anybody's going to be this... what's the word? If anybody's going to be the weakest link in the hunt, it should be the host, which... It feels terrible when you phrase it like that, but... Whoever shot the SOS off needs the help. And the Uthduna wants part of the action anyway. Oh, I thought I had enough space on that. Wait, are we changing target or not? Okay, at least one other person's going with me. Too many years of old Monster Hunter means I basically never use the radial. I always thumb through the items. Wow, you were on nothing health at the end, too. Your friend was playing Wild as his first Monhun game, always join SOS and beg people to care. You don't beg, you try your best. Seriously? You carry him the whole story, and then when he wants to farm something, he goes SOS for carry. It happened to me the last time I was playing, too. Not on stream, but the last time I was just playing for me. I was seeing more red players that just weren't involved, like they were hiding in a tent somewhere. And there were decent investigations, too. You're missing out on parts if you're not helping with the wound breaks, but... some people, I guess, they're just... not comfortable with their skill level. I'm going to be optimistic and say it's that instead of lazy. Although I am thinking it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, though. It's like, I saw somebody in a Power World server saying that they wanted help getting a first team online because they just started the game. And they were asking for legendaries. They were asking for the straight end game. It's like, you're basically asking somebody to help you skip the majority of the playing of the game. I don't understand it. That'll do. Youth seems to be freezing up quite a bit. We might be risking the connection soon. Excuse me. That was my own damn fault. Two's the most I can do in this time. Was that demon powder or somebody trying to put Tranks down already? Too soon. Hydrate, I will. Fittingly enough, after I deal with this moisture monster, the giant sponge. Woodroth Slightly Redder Edition. Okay, I won't go that far. Royal Woodroth Slightly Redder Edition. Also, high HR not said that good. Trying to not die. I'll reread that in a second. Need some sharp too. Oh yeah, I didn't take supplies at the beginning. Duh. Never mind, my party needs heals, too. I saw it coming, and I did everything wrong anyway. Twice. Red guy, you got a little low there. Don't worry, Zelthos, I gotcha. You're still not skulled either. You can take a beating, can't you, big guy? Also, high HR not said that you good last time you played Rise and fought endgame monsters in your lobby and one got HR 99 joins cart 3 times. I know so many people that will farm HR and act like that means they leveled up and don't need to gear up properly or have tactics. Like, your HR is a show of your time commitment, not your skill, not your preparedness. I like to think that time commitment means you're ready, but for others, it just means they wasted a lot of their effort on not very much. I should probably reset everybody's earplugs while I'm doing my own self-improvement. Not giving you a proctology exam. Colonoscopies are for me, not for thee. There's the skull I wanted. Ow. Your generosity in the wake of getting under my skin, it's, palpable, admirable even. So I dedicate this moist body to you in all its bloated glory. Same as Wild when you join SOS, 1 Land Sky HR 600 something with full defensive skills. Still carded so many times. Divine Blessing, Defense Boost, Stun Res, Guard, Guard Up. Full Zoshi... Oh my shit. At what point do you just admit you're trying to die? It might not be a full Immortal set, but if anybody can take the hits, it's Lance. Yeah. Bit my tongue. See, Lance has such good block potential, it stopped me from even saying terrible shit briefly. Dizzy Pro. I'll take it. Yuck. Yeah. You have your way of needling me, I have my way of needling you. In the case of Uthduna, it's all those tiny needle-thin hairs keeping the moisture into a water veil. Surface tension and that shit, you know. Can I stop saying moist? Well, as it happens, I'm particularly parched, so maybe I should moisten my throat. How about I hydrate with a little moisture? Fuck me, you say. Well, I guess I can recommend you to another channel if you want to get away from me repeating that. May I recommend Moist Critical? But no, stay, hang out. I'll stop. Ah. Okay. I need to do... what was the zone? Ice Shard Cliffs? And I need more birds. Okay. It's not you're gonna leave anyway. I don't have you trapped. You could walk away at any time. It's not my fault you're missing legs. I've never seen your model below the waist, by the way. You might actually not have legs. Oh, totally, yeah. Not everybody goes to the details of full anatomical obsession with their models as I do. See? Because it doesn't have a lower body. Oh. That's unfortunate. You're missing all the fun bits attached to the pelvis. Eh. You did that too, but couldn't rig it. Oh, okay. Is there anything jumping out at me? I need to go to the Ice Shard Cliffs anyway, sure. Get me a gathering bonus while we're there. They'll be there soon. You say that, but vampires don't exactly have the blood flow necessary to get it up. But by all means, give it your attention. And if you can bring it back from the dead, then, oh, what's the song? Resurrection by erection? My model's not moving again? Oh, hang on. Where's VTube Studio? A communication error has occurred. Fuck. Could not join the quest. Well, at least now I don't have to... Okay, pause that. Let me see what I can do here. The cover didn't come down to block my camera. Nothing should have been physically disconnected. I haven't touched the area where I have my, my tracking plugged in. In fact, it's plugged into the same area as my ring light so I can actually see my face, instead of just blending in with a snow camo around me. Okay, now let's see. Am I back? That's the million zenny question. Looks like it. Okay. back into the game then. Let's find another quest. Yeah, I still want that one, sure. I need to farm the Ice Shard Cliffs anyway for the bounties. Ah. Don't tell everyone. Gandalf, were you trying to hide the fact that I was turning into a statue? Or is that about the undead boners? Stop sniffing coke? I wish. Just logged in at the exact second one of the Hirabami went down. Wait, that's the wrong one. Where's the body? That looks like the one that's... Huh. You know what? Screw it. We're going in! Ah. Oh my, look at the squad too. We got 2 other hunting horns in here. See, we got an Arshan and a Rathian. I don't know what flavor of Arshan that is, though, but... Three hunting horns in one lobby. This isn't a unicorn. This is a full-on rainbow. And down. And the best part is, you can reclaim the trap. Sandric and Switch. I guess some good things did come out of the Switch 2 launch today. And me not being able to play it yet. Hope they bring back the Nier game collab, man. Nier with Monster Hunter? Did I miss one? Especially would be great with Kaine. I think that one's going clean over my head. Oh, it's in Frontier, right. I don't have the background with Frontier. Okay. Wow, I was stolen. They stole Dizzy Pro and Support All-Star from me. That's basically my entire kit. But I gotta friend request every Hunting Horn player I find. It's the rule. Considering how far along I am with my grind in Wilds, I'm probably still going to play just to keep my weeklies up, but until they bring out Title Update 2 or something else new, maybe I go back to World and Iceborne. Because I did leave that playthrough unfinished. Oh, that's got your attention, huh? Like, obviously, I'm still enjoying Wilds, but there's only so much new content I can still wring out of it. Better not without you, though? Okay. Say the word. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. I keep throwing honey. I was gonna go sleeper, but it's worse odds. You're getting too lazy to play wilds now. All your hunts are only Zoshia SOSs. The only things I really have left are crown farming, fashion, and I finished everything except for the commission ticket weapons. That I have everything I want and could even theoretically use in beta. I maxed out all my talismans. I've got A ranks in most of the arena. The only thing I still haven't A ranked at all is the Rathian arena. And that's because I'm trying to A rank it with Hammer, which is probably the worst option of the 3 you're given, but. Or 6, technically. Both your characters have 300 total, or 300 each? Jesus. Your main one done the game with crown farming. Crown farming is going to be the big one for me, because I think I'm missing, what was it? I'm missing 6 large crowns and 16 small ones. But I do have the majority of the crown farming done. I even got the trophy the other day for the majority of small crowns. So I'm only missing 3 in-game achievements. It is getting large and small crowns for the majority of monsters. That's 2 respectively. And then the last one is 100%ing for everything else on a single character. How? Do you not sleep or what? I can't talk shit. Well, I was restraining myself from grinding the game because I was doing my main playthrough with, like, story progression on stream exclusively. I didn't want anybody to miss anything. If I wasn't restraining myself to do that, I probably would have about 500 hours in this character as well. Maybe closer to 4, but somewhere between 4 and 500 hours. Yeah, that is insane, though. You gotta respect the dedication. Absolutely. I ain't gotta talk, I'm funked anyway. Yeah. Fucked. True. Unfortunately, not literally. I can count my HRs in both characters. I believe you. I don't need to reassess. I don't think I have it in me to grind up a second character while I'm still trying to complete stuff on the first one, though. Especially now that I can get both male and female armor sets on a single character. They do look proportionally different based on the body structures, but really, the only reason I made alts in the other Monster Hunters was I wanted a fresh start with a new friend group, or I was doing fashion and wanted to see how the other half lived. That's pretty much my only reason for alts. Both of them. Excuse me. Let me just mute for a second. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, perfect. All right. VTube Studio got an update recently. Model's not up yet. I can't get it back up. I was talking too much shit about the boners earlier. VTube Studio, recent update. They supposedly added a bunch of ways to make it so your model's more expressively wearing individual objects that are specifically tailored for it. The only thing I felt from the update is random crashing. Discord, I don't need an update. Just bring up my goddamn Fugi. Oh, this crap is back. This is the problem. My C drive is full. It wasn't when I started. And I record to my D drive, not my C drive. But something with fucking Monster Hunter. It's not exclusively a Monster Hunter problem, but this is where I see it happening the worst. Something causes it to write a bunch of junk data to my C drive until either I exit the game or I stop recording, and it's especially bad if I'm doing both at the same time. It's not the same thing as the RAM overflow. Bastard! I have Discord attempting to refresh and reload, so if I can't bring up VTube Studio, I can bring up a Fugi, but I can't make any guarantees right now. Something's fucky. Oh, and the last thing I'm missing for completion in Wilds is Endemic Life. I'm still missing a Prism Hercudrome and Petricanth. After that, I'm done. Didn't realize we were so close. Not a crown, even. Excuse me. Oh. Let me see if there's anything I can do. I'll leave the Sacred on autopilot. Am I gonna just have to replace the C drive? I don't know what's causing this. It's going up. I'm not deleting anything. I'm not shutting anything down. But I just got an extra, like, 10, 50 megs back. But we're talking in megabytes here. I don't have a lot of wiggle room. Discord, just go away. Start over. Not a crown. Okay. I'll check the Blangonga last. Let me see if I can get some of this Fulgurite. Excuse me. Fast travel here, that'll take some of the distance out of it. Your recent anime you watched still got you depression. Seasonal depression, seasonal anime, dangerous combination. Double or nothing. Was that the only Thundering Fulgurite? I think so. I don't need any more Arkfeld crowns. I guess I should check the Wallab Arena. Just to be safe. Wait, I just saw. Was that a full moon in the background? I might have to double back. You're too old to watch happy anime. I know the feeling. Bird, take me to Spider. Nope, neither of those is interesting. Checking out Blangonga then. Wait, are you all... Just one frenzied, okay. Nope, wrong direction, okay. Bird, go back to autopilot. Would be great if I checked the gore too, okay. I'm checking the Blangonga because I still need the crown. I'll check the gore after. Doesn't look like a small crown though. Another large crown Blango. We just make sure, real quick. Yep, I already have that large crown. You need it, man? Okay, you know what? I don't need another large crown Blango. I've still got that investigation served? Saved. Fuck. Reject Monkey. Return to Gore. No crown, large or small. Oh, you need the monkey too? Say less. Okay. We're going back. Actually, let me set up first. You're the crown, right? No, I came for a large crown, not a small crown. Duh. Not large, just regular dung is enough. Large anyway, because I can't read. Blango, you are asking for it. I mean, I don't need this crown, but it's surprising to me that it wasn't on the priority list. Oh, that means I should be checking even more monsters then. Blango, get back here, you. How did you kick me forward? Maybe you'll hunt it in a later stream. I think we might have to end stream early because I need to fix whatever's causing my C drive to brick my goddamn VTube studio. What do you mean we don't have authorization? It's not even tempered, it's just a Blanganga. This Blanganga cannot be made into a quest target. So even if I do finish it off, I can't save it as a field survey for a crown. Why? Bird, get over here. Bird, now. Useless chicken. Why? Why? Maybe you'll hunt it later stream. That's okay, man, because you can't go outside to the internet cafe in the middle of the night. Yeah. Why? Why? I can't remember the last time I saved. Fuck it. We won't wander in. We got some Kyriosho coins or whatever. And a new light turned on my controller too, so I guess that's running out of batteries. Or maybe that means the connection's been interrupted. I don't goddamn know anymore. When it rains, it pours, and right now my sinuses are pouring. Yeah. Okay, let me just reset my inventory. Okay. Now I can try to think straight. Then again, when have I started thinking straight? That'd be a new development. Excuse me. Thank you, Bird. I'm sorry my performance optimizer took your eyes. I'll give them back soon. Probably. If I remember, which I won't. we have to have been going for at least 2 hours. Almost 3. Okay. Time flies when you're having fun, and you're ignoring all the things that broke. Let me quit out to the main menu, see if that frees up any of whatever's happening to the C drive, and if that doesn't work, maybe I try quitting out of the game entirely to bring back VTube Studio. Son of a fucking bitch. The C drive is it's reclaiming space. It's up to over 100 megs. It's still not great, but what could be causing this? It doesn't make sense. What did you do in the newest update? Tell me your secrets, VTube Studio. What black magic did you misinterpret to butcher yourself this badly? It's like thinking a hickey is necromantic. And... bitch! Okay, you know what? I'm closing the game out. Say goodbye, Monster Hunter, for now. Have I tried turning it off and on again? The only thing I haven't turned off and on again so far is OBS and or Monster Hunter. So let's do one of those. Oh yeah, I turned down Monster Hunter and suddenly I get another 8 gigs and it's still going up. Why? Monster Hunter Wilds, why? Why are you this PC port? Fuck. Can I get VTube Studio running again? Am I still gonna get the same error? That's gonna be the key thing. I'm snapping 2 sets of fingers per hand, by the way. And... show me something here. Show me something. I'm being discouraged right now. Your silence is excruciating. My toggles work, but I can't reactivate the tracking. Let's see. Zero FPS, confidence 0%. It's like my webcam thinks it's unplugged. Could it have died? No way. Is there a way for me to check in Windows whether or not there's a compatibility error? Oh yeah, that cumulative update for Windows 11 for H2 for x64 based systems still won't install. I think this was a May update as well. Okay, show me Bluetooth and devices. Show me cameras. HD Pro webcam is still showing up. But Windows can't get a preview of it either. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. This might not have been Monster Hunter's fault. But I can still be mad at the PC port for other things. Camera preview failed to start. Please reload. Okay. Disable the device, then I can manually re-enable it. No, I need to restart the PC for changes to take effect. So, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's see. Here's a version of me you don't get to see that often. Sure, I'll throw this in. Fuck it, why not? Nothing else is gonna work. And this one might not work either. New and exciting things are breaking now. Joy! Because this is clearly what I needed. Nope. And that's fucked too. How about this one? Nope. I can't even explain the problem right now. It's that damn baffling. No, not effects. Properties, bastard. Okay, I finally found one image that goddamn works. I don't want to block my dogs or my Bayonetta stuff. So, not exactly the cutting edge of technology today, are we? Goddamn, we're back to the South Park days of actually animating with construction paper. Ah! But yeah, this is the best I got right now. I'm going to have to do a shitload of troubleshooting. Well, thank you for surviving. I don't know how to explain. Oh no. The shame. It's atrocious. You shouldn't even be here. I'm walking out on me too. I should walk out on me. Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed Monster Hunter when it worked, and my VTube model while it worked, and all the new alerts that still work. In fact, I need some Megas XLR. This is going to be a fake raid. I just need to make sure something still works. And I put my extra face over the goddamn notifications. Yeah, that's about the sum of it. Yep. Okay. I think we all need to punch out now. And you deserve to punch me, but you can't reach me through the internet. I'm going to try and fix everything before next stream. We will see what happens then. So, until then, thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Thank you more for, well, more subs. You're not just helping yourself, you're helping out the community with all the extra gifts. I appreciate it. Even if I do give you a bit of a wet willy over it, but how else am I supposed to moisten your ear? Oh. Ugh, I'm drowning in this. Okay. I could keep yapping, but fact remains. I will be back. We will play more stuff another time. Until then, thank you all for hanging out. I'll catch you later, and I'll see you soon. Roll out, punks. Or I can't rotate this damn thing without fixing... Nah. You know, exit stage right. Fuck everything else. Later.